Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm kind of doing this one on the fly, so I'm outside of my comfort zone. So bear with me. I wanted to talk briefly about the debuffs on the Livin Dirty feud as part of the steel cage rules. It's a pretty gnarly debuff and one that I haven't quite seen in the game. And if I have seen it, I don't remember it, quite frankly. So I'm sure everybody has run a brawl and is pretty aware of this, but it's 25% decrease of everything but green gems, and then you get 150 buff for column and 125% buff for green. These are huge. This doesn't seem like it's a lot, but it turns out to be a lot. Okay. I'm going to be running Asuka because I have her kind of dimed out. Moment yellow gems do 40% more damage. Entourage, this all total is 255% more damage on reinforced yellows. And over here, my strap is just 150 no metals. Okay. If you look at the calculator, and her base gem damage is 62008. All right. So if you go over here and you look at the gem damage calculator, every single one of my gems should be doing 337,945. But they're not. Okay. I'm going to go run up against this zombie Bex. And one thing to note here as well, because this will throw off my math, but I don't have enough time to calculate it, is there is a 5.5% less gem defense over here. Okay. That will also affect the numbers that you see on screen, but I don't have time to math it all out. So let's go ahead and get into a battle real quick and see what everything does. So I'm going to toss my reinforces, and we'll take a look at what they are. There. So again, I'm looking for 337,945 on yellow. I'm actually at 253,412. Like, what is happening there, right? Obviously the 25% down, but it doesn't work like gem defense does. It's actually a straight 25% debuff. So let's bring in the calculator here. My base gem for yellow is 62008. 62008. Multiply that by your 25%, so that's 15,502. You take that 62008 minus 15,502, you come up with 46,506. Calculator. Go back to the spreadsheet over here and change your base gem damage to 46,506. You click that in, and I know it's hard to see, but my total gem damage is 253,459. Okay. I'm getting in game 253,412. There is 5.5% gem defense, and that calculates off of base gem damage, I believe. So 5% of 62 isn't all that much. It's just a couple of hundred. Let's test it out. 62008 times 0.0. What is it? 5.5%? 55. Wait. 620 times 0.055. Yeah, it's like 342, 341. So that accounts for the difference here. All right. Again, I'm on the fly, so my math may be slightly off, but that's how the gem debuffs work in this particular feud. And I thought it was important to know exactly what was happening, because there's a chance we're going to see this in 2 weeks. There's also a chance we're going to see this in the future. It looks, all indications are, Scopely is kind of interested in this steel cage idea, and they're refining the steel cage idea, right? We get all of our plates, we get all of our entourage, in this steel cage feud, but we're still having to work around it. Okay, and they're giving us ways to work around it. First off, that green gem buff, I believe, also works off of base gem damage. So when it's giving you 125%, that's 125% of base gem damage. That means all of your entourages and plates and straps and medals will calculate off of that amount, and it cascades and gets huge really fast. If you don't believe me, I'm going to show you my Tech Charlotte, which I think can 2-click. This will be running live. I haven't 2-clicked it yet. But as I was thinking about it, I don't think I need the gem buff move in the cycle, because the gem buff move in the cycle is going to work exactly like the steel cage perks will. So let's give it a shot real fast. Hold on. Hold up. Nope, you're not running. Reversal. Okay. So there's Charlotte. So with green gems being up, you know, obviously Naomi, especially with gear, is going to be fantastic, and all your other big green gem breaks are going to be fantastic. But I think your other ways of doing damage are also going to be important during this feud. And I know I'm saying this, what, 5 hours after the feud has been live. I had to work, man. Like, I couldn't get on at the very beginning and figure this out. Sorry. But here we go. I'm well on into the middle of the 2-click Charlotte here with a just outrageous cascade. Yeah, that's 55 million pin. It's a little dicey because, you know, green gems, yeah. Whatever, we're learning here. But yeah, so your other sources of damage are going to be important as well. Zombie Bailey is doing extremely well in this particular feud. The other thing to kind of pay attention to is the line bonuses, right? The line bonuses seem to be helping a lot as well. So middle line bonus is 100% red gem damage. Oblivion has been doing extremely well for me, especially with the red Royal Rumble plate. That 100% buff doesn't quite bring her back to what she normally is, but it is helping bring her kind of up to normal. So really, in this steel cage, the 25% down is huge, but they are giving you some ways to come back from it and still manage to be effective. You just really have to pay attention to what the buffs are for your lines and your different ways of doing damage. I hope this helped. If you've learned anything tonight, if you've been entertained by anything tonight, or if you just happen to like the sound of my voice, do me a favor, click like, click subscribe, share it to your faction mates, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.